Right. A great day to you wherever you are. I'm Liz and this is Liz Talk. Welcome to my channel once again. If you're new, you know what to do. Make sure you subscribe and then share our content as well. I have with me here today a legend. Yes, a legend. He's, been back to back releasing great songs. He's entertaining us. He's been entertaining us for so many years. And he's still, in the industry doing one or two things. But today he's here. We are going to ask him, hear from his own mouth what he's been up to, where he's been, and, what he's doing right now. Stay tuned. Don't leave us. We'll be right back after this commercial break. Right. Welcome back from that commercial break. I have with me here the sexy Tinny, ever sexy bad man Tinny. Welcome.
Thank you, my dear.
It's great to have you here. I mean, still looking young as ever.
How you go do? I'm trying.
Let's talk about your Kampe record label. Is it still functioning?
Yes, Kampe record is still functioning, and
okay.
It's just BMF Badman Family as what is happening now, but still BMF Badman Family is under Kampe Records. So Kampe Records still functioning. Yes. Still
any
working.
Upcoming artists that you're working with?
I've got a couple of artists under Kampe Records BMF Badman Family, but not out yet. Hopefully this year, I'm gonna drop singles from them, their album or something. Yeah.
So what's the relationship between yourself and Shatta? Are you guys still close?
Yeah, I mean, the father and son movement is forever.
Forever?
Yeah.
That's nice.
It's forever. I mean, we've been so cool since day one, and till date, I mean, we are good. So, yeah.
So you guys are still fine?
Oh, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, very sure.
Really?
Yeah, so sure. I'm sure.
Yeah, because I heard you got your kids like 6 phones.
Yeah.
6 Infinix phones.
Oh, yeah. I be the signer. Be the ambassador. So, he forced. I even asked him if he be paid back. He was like, no. I mean, because I quite remember when I got him his phone way back when, I mean, he was going through stuff, and I had the chance to get it. So actually, I mean, this hand above this hand. So yeah, so I say thanks to him again we appreciate that for the kids.
That's
yes.
nice. So how many kids now?
Myself?
Yes.
I've got 4 girls to 1 boy.
Ooh, 5.
Yeah, 5.
I thought it was 6 or so.
No. I mean, on internet it's 21. But I care less.
21?
Yes.
Why?
Football team. I mean, be only me, be artists where they show my children and myself on social media, playing with them and all that. So
21 kids?
You just asked, I said 5.
Really?
Yes.
So why would they say something like that just to tarnish?
People talk, and someone like me, Tinny, I feel bad when people don't say negative things about me. When I post a picture and everybody says good stuff about me, I say no. Because I can't be perfect, you understand? And then I work on the negative stuffs to get my energy. You get it? When I don't have a competition, I sleep. But when I know that you are coming, you put me on my toe. I mean, I get up and, go back to my pen and my paper. I mean, I do my homeworks well. You understand? So I care less when I see stuff like that. It rather motivates me to go hard. You understand? So I don't mind if it's 35 on the internet or 91. I care less.
Don't care.
Yes.
Provided it's not
I say a prayer cry, the prayer.
I won't say, but sometimes you need to clear the air.
Oh, I don't know.
People have it.
I rather use that energy to do something better, not to clear
those ones.
No.
Okay, that's fine.
No time.
With how many women?
3 women.
So, finally, when are you planning on settling down?
Settling down?
Yes.
I'm a married man, so I'm sitting here right now.
Really? When was that?
A long time.
For how many years now?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
So how are you coping, balancing marriage life and the kids?
I live in my family.
Oh,
I live with my kids and my wife at home.
Yeah. Because women can be problematic sometimes. Sometimes this one wants to come around, this one wants to come around. And
I always say sometimes it depends on the father. Yes, if you can't put things in order, if you can't do your things well, I mean, you have problems all over.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you should be a man and then do the right thing at the right time. and put smile on everyone's face.
Exactly.
That's what's up.
That's a good thing to
Yeah.
do. That's quite brave.
Yeah.
Right. So let's take it from your growing up as a kid.
Mhm.
Where did you start growing up from?
They bought me for Usua Kwaje,
Mhm.
you see, but I grew for Labadi.
Okay.
So I would say it's Labadi. I spent most of my time, my childhood time. I grew up in Labadi. That's what I would say. Yeah.
Growing up in Abadi, and then schooling. Where did you go? Your primary.
Primary school, I attended home school at Osu, and then I went to Hector International Chimodan. From there to Salem Boys Boarding to Okwapiman Secondary.
Okwapiman.
Yeah, we are killing for that.
Exactly. So when was the days that was it Okwapiman that after Okwapiman you started rapping? Or you started rapping quite young?
Yeah, I've been
at
rapper
age 8.
when I was a kid.
Yes.
Yes.
So take us back to the Fanwell times. You know, how was the feeling like you being on set for the first
time? We feel say we just showcase our talents. Myself, I didn't know that I'll release my album and come out.
Really?
Like Tinny out like that, yes. We were doing it for the passion and, for the love of it. Because after rehearsals, after we come on TV every Saturday, they give us fine ice cream. Yes.
So that was your motivation?
Can you imagine? So, be small, and then your transportation alone in and out for rehearsals and stuff after school. If I come rehearsal and all that, if you buy fine ice cream, one box.
I'm telling you.
But when the show is over, they give you fine ice cream. You see, so we weren't doing it for anybody. We did do one for the love of it. Yeah. Then we're then before Reggie came out with his album, we were like, so this thing is something we. Then Obrafo was in the group called Obrimpom. Then later he also came out with his album. We were all mates.
Yes.
Doing Kid Fest and Fanwell. So as they started coming out, I was like, okay. Then it was something where we would do them. But I was in a group called Nature and Agony, and my father was executive producer, and my big brother, my manager now, was our manager then. And
okay, so he manages you now?
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, I remember we did like 9 songs at Stevie Kugwari studio at Jawulu, Sig Theater. And then, later I heard the bad news. My people left me and they did their own thing without my knowledge.
Whoa.
So, yeah,
Was that the breakup? Was that the main thing that, dissolved the group?
I didn't have any knowledge over it at all. Actually, I did write my paper. My JSS paper. I hear Watching Man Radio. I hear Security Man Radio, Groove FM, Hot Afternoon, or like this track is from Nature and Agony, and the title of the song is Jaso.
Wow.
Yes. So I had to stop my paper and go and call my father for Com Center.
Stop writing the exam?
Yes, and go call my father for Com Center, because this is what I want to do for life. And to me, I did this group inside, and we almost done with our album. To drop our album out, and it be heartbreaking, Charlie.
Oh.
So, my puppy too son give me on phone very hard. So I should just stop that rubbish and go back to my paper and then go and write my exams. Because if I know Jackson 5, where are they? But it's only Michael Jackson.
Exactly.
So I should go back to my pen and paper, and after school.
So that was what he told you on.
I was crying actually. Charlie. Yeah, I did cry. I go back to my paper, I go write, finish, and then after school, my family actually contributed for my first album.
Wow.
Yes. £10, £20, £50, £100. Yeah. That's what's up. Yeah, we the same.
So your 2 friends, did you still?
Yeah, I still rock with them. We buy vibe every day.
So
one is one of the biggest DJs right now in Italy called DJ Nature.
Whoa.
Yeah, my group is Nature and Agony.
Exactly.
And I was the Nature, and they were the Black Agony.
Okay.
Yeah, we were 4 actually.
So where was
the
the
other
other
black? No, one left earlier. Yeah, so we took the black out, and we did the Nature and Agony instead of Black Nature and Black Agony. Yes, so he is using the Nature now. DJ Nature, big up yourself wherever you are now. And if you're watching, bless.
That's what's up.
Yes.
So I'm sure, after him telling you, going back to write your exam and all that, did you see yourself becoming a star after that? Like, coming out big? I'm sure maybe it would hold you down a bit. But after that incident, did you see yourself still shooting up to be?
If I could tell you, me I be star from my kiddie time. Because speech and prize giving day, I'll come and perform for all parents. We used to have, because of my home, it's not that bad. We used to have this big video camera because the way back you don't even have a camera.
Exactly.
It's so difficult to get a video camera. Because of my talent and what I do, my father sent camera to Ghana, so they video me. So I've got, when I was from 4 5 years old, I've got videos of myself like that all the way. Ecstasy 98 when I won the best musician, rap, whatever competition at the trade fair with Gabi Ajete, and all the colleagues. I've got all. So I knew it already, and then, so far so good. God has been good. Yeah, I followed the dream where it happened.
Exactly.
Yeah.
After Ukwapiman, did you have any thoughts of going back to school?
No.
Not at all. You solely wanted to do music.
Do music.
And how was balancing school and music like? Was it quite hard?
It wasn't hard at all. I took music off my mind because as my father told me I should go back to my pen and paper, I took music off my mind for some time, like for some period, because I knew that after school, I'll come out with my album. So yes, so it didn't really.
You didn't bother
at all.
What was the experience like? First time being signed by Hammer to the last two records.
That is one thing that today I would say today. Hammer of the last two wasn't a record label.
Okay.
Hammer of the last two is a producer, a beat maker, a producer. You pay him, he plays your beat for you.
Okay.
Only Adam who was signed under Hammer.
Wow. What about Kwakese?
No.
He too?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yes, only Adam. Kwakese was Mad Time Records. That wasn't last two. Campo Records is not last two.
Exactly.
Execution Entertainment or Bravo is not last two.
Exactly.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Confuse that.
People don't get it. People don't know. So Hammer is like JQ. Hammer is like a
beat maker,
a producer. Yes.
So how come you got linked to him?
I was there and he called me.
Okay.
That he has heard about me and he needed a Ghana rapper, to jump on Padogo's song because Padogo was recording his album, and Dogo recommended me.
Okay.
Yes, that's what happened. How happened?
So what was the relationship like between yourself and Hammer?
Oh, good, very good.
Was it just musically, or because you got along quite well for a long time?
Yeah, myself and Hammer we're family. Yeah, we're family.
So was he part of your handling of your other stuff, as in your record?
No.
He was just handling your beats and all that.
Under
just
my
a
beats.
producer.
Yeah, just a producer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So let's come to why you chose to do Ga. Rapping in Ga, like Adam would rap in other languages. Why did you choose Ga? Because back then, Ga wasn't that much. Why did you decide to do Ga?
I always say that I prefer to sound like me for you to sound like Tinny.
Wow.
Yes, I believe in original. When I say I'll rap in Twi, although I understand Twi, and Twi is the most spoken language in Ghana.
Exactly.
And it makes things easier when you do your stuff in Twi when it comes to music, because everybody will understand you, hear you clearly. But I want to be original because originality sells, so that is why. And then I want to make my Ghana people too proud as well. Yes, and I want to represent where I'm from.
I think you've achieved whatever you set
Not
your mind
yet.
to.
Not yet.
You still have
even now they can start.
Wow. Right. Before you got introduced to Abraham Ohenijan, what role did he play in your career as a musician?
Yeah, Abraham. My first album that Campo Records worked with Abraham.
In which year was that?
2003.
Okay.
Yes. And then Abraham did almost all the videos on the album. It was a 50-50 deal.
Oh, okay.
Yes, for him to shoot videos, and then we handle promo and all that. Yes, so I call Abraham my father.
For how long did you decide to work with him? Was it on contract?
Yes, on that we actually work on the Mokola Kwakwe album only. Yeah.
So would you say Mokola Kwakwe was like your biggest hit?
Yeah, it's my biggest hit.
Breakthrough.
It's a breakthrough.
You know, the first album you came out with wasn't that okay. You didn't push that well. You know, for somebody like that, you would have given up. You would have chosen to do something else. But you still pushed, and then you came out with Mokola Kwakwe.
Yeah, you know why? Because the reason why I know ball at all because yeah, check this out. The reason I know ball at all because I wasn't a Ghana rapper when I did my first song, my first album. I was a Tree and English rapper, and then I blend the Tree and the English more. But Charlie, after the album, I was like, no, I have to be original. You know, that is why I flashed that album, went back to the studios and worked with Hammer of the last two. Yes, because when I say but if I listen to my other colleagues, Charlie, they are deeper than I do, you know, and they sound like themselves. So it's better that I go back to the studios and then, work on something different.
So after MTV picked you, how was the feeling like? And how was the experience working with a big artist like Jaru at the time?
Yeah, it was smooth. It was smooth because, the thing with talent, where we for showcase for studio. So, working with him wasn't, I didn't feel anything different. Yeah.
Balancing, stardom and being a father, because you're a father at quite an early age. How did that two, balance for you?
Come again?
Being a father.
Being a father and
at
a celebrity.
An early age, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
How did you balance the two? Because at the time, women were rushing in, sexy Tiny, your name was everywhere, and the girls were like, all over you. I'm sure some will be throwing themselves at you for free. So being a daddy, you have to have time for the kids, you have to be there. How did you...
I told you, there's time for everything. When I have to be with my family, I'm with my family. When I have to go for shows, I go for shows. And normally I take my family to shows. Yes, it's only today that maybe I came here for an interview and they're here with me. Yes.
Right.
Normally I roll with them, so
every time you're with them,
they see what's happening. Yes.
Okay.
They worry.
They didn't really bother you
at
like
all.
that. Right. Let's go take a short commercial break. We'll be back. Right. Before we went on that break, we were having a chit chat with Tiny, the bad man, in the studios. Tiny, welcome again.
Thanks.
Let's go back to your albums. After 5 albums, what's the next big thing for Tiny?
The next big thing. Oh, plenty. I'm still working on albums, and then my challenge now is Mokola Kwakwe album that I want to at least do an album and get close to it or murder it. Yes. So I'm still in the studios working hard, and then I will drop them. Yeah. Plenty things.
You went on a break for some time.
Yeah.
During that time, what was happening to Tiny?
Business.
What were you doing?
Business. I was into business that I don't want to.
Hey, at least tell us something small.
No.
Okay.
My business.
But at least give us like some side things that you've been doing aside music.
I'm in the studios working hard to come out better, to put smile on the fans' faces and everybody. I went off to go back to studios to go and work harder.
Right. So looking at the industry right now, a lot of punches up and down, in and here, jabs, throw, What do you think generally about the beefs going on in the industry?
It's healthy. Sometimes it's not. It is. When I told you, myself, I like competition. So if I hear a jab, you throw me a jab and I think you have to stand that, I'll reply you,
So you think it's healthy?
Yes, it's healthy. If you know you can't beat somebody and win, don't start, because it might go wrong for you. Yeah, I don't see beefing. Anything negative, you can get positive from it. You can get positive from anything negative.
Exactly, but sometimes it goes extreme.
It depends on both artists.
And it confuses the fans.
It doesn't. It doesn't confuse the fans.
Look
No.
at Shatawale and Stonebwoy.
Yeah.
The beef between them has been going on for so many years. And, you know, when you're passing and someone say, Stone, this one will say, you know, Shatta fan, and then it causes confusion. Like, the two don't rhyme at all. Sometimes it's not healthy.
It's healthy.
So you think it's good?
It's healthy, sometimes it's not. I did said it already. It depends on how you handle the beef. Yeah.
Let's talk about your
It's
awards,
all over,
though.
everywhere, uptown, anywhere that's
Yes,
they do
it's
music.
there, but you know, but here we take it personal. If
Here,
I say that
here in Ghana.
yes, we
Who-
take it personal.
Who
A lot of the fans take it personal.
they take it personal everywhere in the world. I mean, as in the fans, they take
People
it personal.
fight giddy giddy, or you've not seen some before.
I made them fight. But I be the artists know they fight. The artists, they are okay. So if you are a fan and you want to fight for somebody who is drinking water and chilling at home, go and die for him.
Looking at the industry right now, do you think, you know, Ghana music has reached the peak it has to attain after, you know, you being there for so long? After all that while,
Ghana
do you
music.
think, yes,
Of course.
the industry?
Yeah. I mean, the artists, individual artists are doing well. The artists themselves are doing well, pushing hard. The management doing well. The artists themselves doing good songs. I mean, everything. But I don't know much about the industry.
No, you that you started.
Yeah, because the industry, there's no industry, so I don't know much. Which industry?
You said there's no industry.
Which?
Why are you saying that?
But which
There should be a reason.
which industry? Like, what is happening? What the industry they do for Stonebwoy or myself or Edem or Sarkodie?
Why do you say that?
Because I don't know. What's the industry doing?
So you mean nothing is going on for them?
Like what has gone on?
No.
What
break
have
it-
you
break
heard?
it down.
Okay, you are a Ghanaian.
Uh-huh.
We are all Ghanaians. What thing you hear say the industry do for Becca or Ifia? Tell me. Or Kofi Kinata? Tell me.
That means nothing they go on there.
Are you not a Ghanaian anymore?
Oh, send me there, I'm asking.
We are all asking.
Because I'm asking
God.
you. You are in the industry. Me,
The
I'm not
industry
there.
is trying.
I don't
It's
do
trying.
music.
It's trying 100%. The industry is trying.
Oh, please, let's be real here.
Oh, I mean, for me, like Tiny, I don't focus on the industry. I do my things and I focus on my fans and where I want to go, where I want to get to. You know, yes, I don't focus on the industry. You understand? Because from day one, I don't know any industry player will do something or nothing. My deal with MTN, my deal with Cabri, my deal with Jaru, blah, blah, is not in the industry. It's by my strength, my management, and God. You get it? So, yeah, that's what's up.
So that means if you don't have a good management, you can't be up there.
No, you can't.
Now that social media is everywhere, you know, your time, it wasn't that.
It wasn't that, yeah.
vibrant.
Now social media has really helped, you know. It has
Exactly.
really helped. When even you are recording, you can even let your fans know what is going on in your next move and blah, blah. So it's helping. I mean, but for the industry itself to help an up and coming artist, that one day you go chair, you go suffer. Because Charlie help nobody there to help you up and coming. Because Charlie.
What are some of the challenges you faced coming up as Tiny?
My two no tagged and then my arrogance and then my rush. That be my challenge. Because Ghanaians, the my mind no go far. Them they don't see the third eye I get, they don't get.
As in?
Oh, as in the way now, people that my eye open, no? My eye open long time.
Okay.
So when you put camera on me, the way I go swag on you, you go see me too known. You understand what I'm saying? But today, then they rush now with money and showcase what they have. Somebody will go take somebody a car and come rush my new baby girl, but it's not being on because of social media. Then you believe. You understand what I'm saying? But then times when they do so,
Everything was real.
everything was real, and they see him to be even too known and rushing. You understand? So yeah, catch it be now way yeah.
Things are picking up.
Uh-huh.
But what do you think can be done to improve so that the up and coming ones can also benefit from the industry?
I did said some time ago that you see Ghana Black Stars, you see it's Ghana what? Black Stars. And when you see our flag, there's a star, that black star, Charlie, you get weight, right? So if We defeat a whole Ghana black star, give white man to come coach. Why can't we give this our Ghana music industry to a white man to handle?
Do you think that would be the best thing to do?
Uh-huh.
Why do you say that?
Yes, because anybody that comes there, any president that comes there, and if they can't get big stomach, then we the Ghanaians, we now will say, they chop our money.
Exactly.
So get somebody there, employ somebody there, and pay him salary every month. We are learning from them. These American people, they have an industry. Too much. They've got everything too much. Everything,
working.
yes. So once we are learning from them, why it wouldn't be bad if we get somebody from that side to come and handle our thing for us. Then we get assistants to learn from him, then to know. Than to keep our person there, then every time they complain.
Mm-hmm. Now, do you think there's so much ungratefulness in the industry? That's why people don't want to help?
Ungrateful? Oh, ungrateful, dear, sir.
I'm sure
that is our thing.
Why would you say that's our thing?
Oh, that's our thing. That's Ghanaians our thing. Ghanaians are like
What's
that.
that personal experience you had?
Oh, me, I don't watch anybody. Me, I don't see those things. But that is our thing.
Why did you say that?
Because even now, everybody is bashing Kwame Eugene.
Yeah.
Why? What has he done?
For what?
This small boy, they do well, okay? They do good songs, they do well. He be star. Hey, don't go there. Everybody are in time. When you check your fingers, you have to understand the world. It's not equal. You go there on top, somebody go come, blah, blah. Now, when Kwame Eugene wears shoes, where they be, then go say, they be. Then these bloggers, this media. What is wrong with you? Ungratefulness for Ghana is our thing.
Do you have any personal experience?
No. My own, there may be plenty, but maybe
tell us some.
No, I don't need. I don't know. Just mine. I don't get time.
Why don't you want to tell us?
Oh, I don't get
because
time.
I'm sure somebody somewhere will be listening and the person will be like, I want to know this one or two things. Pinpoint it so that they will also understand where your pain is coming from.
Pain? No. I don't see them to be pain. That be why I don't keep it in mind. You get it?
Okay. Let's take your last final words. I know you've had, several awards. You've won several prestigious awards. Coming back to the awards though, do you think that after your 5 awards, you've been nominated, in a lot?
Yeah.
Do you think you can make it? You can, get extra awards attached to what you have now? You can release songs that can, be catchy enough to get awards?
Yeah.
After that while?
Yeah. Once.
It's been long.
Once. Once I'm still doing music, of course, yes.
It's funny.
Yeah. Once I'm still doing music, I've not stopped doing music.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you are not somebody who is consistent right now.
Yeah.
You come and you go.
Mm-hmm.
You come and you go. Like you don't release back to back like you used to.
Yeah. But you see, awards for an artist to get an award doesn't really matter if the artist is releasing every day or Yes, you can release one track for the year and you can get popular song of the year. Yeah, so
you still think there's hope?
Of course.
Tiny.
Unless we die.
You've been in the industry for so long, and do you think seeing yourself retiring soon, or you want to do music for the rest of your life?
You see, I always say that when I hear someone saying that, Charlie, I quit music, then I say, then yours.
Some people give themselves a time frame.
It's not, no. When you don't can a pastor say that I've stopped God's work?
Oh, Frank did that. From music, and then he said he's a pastor. Now he said he's no longer a pastor.
So
if a pastor.
Unless maybe you can't sing again, you get some infection for your throat, then you can't sing again.
But aside that,
if
you see yourself doing music for
life, forever.
Till you're old.
Yeah, forever. I'll be doing music. The thing is in me, so I can't stop it.
But how consistent would you do it?
Forever. I'm doing it. Even if I drop one song a year, I'm still doing music. Yeah, one song a year with a quality video. You push it out there for the fans to also enjoy.
Would you release any album soon?
Yeah, I'm working on my album. Yeah.
This year?
Yeah, this year.
Okay. That's fine. Now, finally, your ending words.
So we're
Our
done.
time is up. Yes, we are
Okay.
done.
I would say thanks to you for this interview, and then for, I mean, the camera crew and everybody. Big up yourself, Maya, and everybody out there. And I would say um, thanks to the fans for the support, my management, my lovely children, wifey, and everybody out there. And then, keep your fingers crossed for Tiny. And then I'll also deliver put smile on your face. Bless. Be a member of my family. Kakachi.
Thank you, Tiny.
Welcome.
Great for coming. Thank you. Right, it's a wrap, guys, and I want to say a big thank you for staying with us. Thank you for supporting our channel, by subscribing, commenting, sharing. I can't love you less. I want to say thank you to my stylist. She makes me look beautiful each and every day. The Beauty Room by Alma. My photographer, Richie Photography. I love you. My camera guys, Maya, director. I can't mention everybody's name, but the love is deep. So we'll come your way same time next week. It's a wrap and it's bye from now. I love you. Bye.